You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was out here trying to tell these motherfuckers get this coin however you can. Listen, if you got to sell fucking feet pics on fucking Foot Finder, yeah, niggas, y'all out here welcome. You know what I'm saying? These ladies, don't
Money
let
for
these bitches
everybody.
out here with OnlyFans fucking stress you out, my nigga. You can get your motherfucking feet pics off too. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Getting a credit card of mine, nigga. The fuck?
Misogynistics in the building, back at it once again.
You're...
The misogynistics.
Oh, hoes.
Spent 1100 on these Valentino runners. We just fucking for the summer. Before I hit, I changed my number. Pac-Man on the track, it's a slapper. I jump off a bridge before I put my dick in plastic. I was so fucked up that I had to sell plasma. If my bitch say bless you when you sneeze, you can have her. Don't blame me if you broke, you just a woulda, coulda, shoulda. Try to rob me, you hit a bucka. I don't like good girls, I like hooker.
Stick talk. Pause. Hey, you already know what it is. Episode 113. Yeah. Listen, misogynists are back in the building. I can't even say the word and shit. The fucking triangle offense of misogyny is in the building once again. This is episode 113 of the SUCIO BOYZ podcast. You know what I'm saying, on C.D.B multimedia. Shout out to the gang them. Listen, we gonna get right to it because it is absolute ignorance of bliss in here. So if I could direct your attention to the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, if I can bestow upon you a man blessed by God, the richest nigga in the South by Southwest, always dressed in his Sunday's best, saying all the wild shit with his whole motherfucking chest. It's him, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sloan Kettering. Sir, how are you and how do you do?
You know, I'm good. Out here fighting fat women over the last piece of chicken at Popeyes this weekend. But you know, I'm 38 now. That bitch had to get she had to get her titties put in the dirt. Because I wanted that 3-piece spicy. She had that 3-piece mixed spicy. She had to catch them hands for. It's the big homie Sloan Kettering, Scott Addy's favorite, aka Lord of the Sugarfoots.
Lord have mercy.
Petasaurus Rex, the most dangerous of the petasaurs. The Great Value Zach Fox, the High Chief Petty Maivia, you know, Trody Rose, Trollman Reigns, Dean Trelico, Dab Judah, Dab Jetson, Thick Flair is in the building, Zach LaCream of the Cream Team is in the building. The One Punch. I'm playing. Mr. L1. Oh no, I missed one. If I got a Dr. Dabber product in my hands, you might as well call me Latrell Smoke Well, because it should be choking me. Mr. L1R1XO, and I'm about that jam. If you play Madden with Vic on the covering, my people, you already understand. Touchdown! And a nigga is always trying to score.
Guess what, bitch?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yes, sir. Listen.
Go get me some water. I'll be back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I can direct your attention to the blue corner at this time, this man has finally gotten enough fuel for the flux capacitor. You know what I'm saying? Just to get back here in the past, the Master Blaster, you know what I'm saying? He's just letting us know what all the jams are going to be. He's coming back, been in the DeLorean, which him and Doc Brown be exploring in when they be running around town, always shutting shit down. You know what I mean? Listen, he's also the flyest nigga in the room, even when he is not in the room. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back after a long hiatus in somebody's studio, writing bangers for your aunties so they can get pregnant and give up the baby later. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that man from the future back here in the present, Mr. Marty McFlyer than you, sir. How are you and how do you do?
Man, I'm groovy. There will be I will expect to be able to claim any children born from music at least one time during the year.
Damn.
Just saying. But I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's your boy, Marty McFly and you, aka Marty Next Door, aka Elvis Freshly.
Viva Las Vegas.
aka Tragic Johnson,
Tragic.
Mm-hmm.
aka Black Save Jack, Swellroy Jetson, aka Year Gotti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Oos Springsteen, aka Skirt Angle. AKA Mark Nowinski.
That man in the corner. Who is he?
He's one of them rangers. Dangerous folk, they are, who are in the wilds.
On God. You already know, painting happy trees with consent. It's your boy Throb Ross, aka Flex Luthor, Trill Scott, Screw Her Vandross, Fetty Murphy. Playing Spider-Man 2 right now. Shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Call your boy Peter Sparker, aka the flyest nigga in all of Alderaan. You know what I'm saying? Before they blew it up. Your boy Flygon Jin. Oh God. You feel me? Just defended my crown this past week. I am the Triple Crown Cruiser Heavyweight Champion. It's your boy Low Key Kingston, aka Optimus Grind. You know what I'm saying? Hemi Hendrix, Lil Uzi Vert, Afkasi Poppy, Big Chihu.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, you already know in the black corner what's going down.
Am I the meanest? Sure enough. Am I the prettiest? Sure enough. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Sure enough. But who am I? Sure enough. Who am I? Sure enough. I can't hear you. Sure enough.
Shogun's in the building. You already know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, number one rule in the universe is always protect your neck at all times. Otherwise, I come through with the guillotine, stopping shit clean, if you know what I mean. Curator of Convo in the building, getting all of this fucking flagrancy started. One Punch Man with the tan next to tan liquor stand. If you was outside for the 99 and 2000s, you already understand. I was out here bagging aunties on accident. I apologize in advance. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Paulo Baldini slide tackling niggas into the fourth row. Listen, sir, I got a ball, so you don't need to make a call. You can go to VAR, but I'm always going to be the star, you dig? Pele with the AK, letting that whole thing spray from outside the 18, dropping bombs in the upper 90, just because that's where I like to place them bitches. Top shelf. Double entendre, don't ask me how. You know what I'm saying? Master Bruce with the bubble goose, letting all this shit get loose. Nunchucks in the back pocket. Don't make me pull them for a pop lock. Have your pop lock and drop it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's the nastiest nigga on the highway, aka Dirt Reynolds, pulling up on your auntie on I-75, just trying to see if they need a ride. You know what I'm saying? The Hotep Hibachi chef got the grill on high, letting it all fly. You already know why, because you niggas is out here wilding. Flex Lugord putting aunties in a torture rack, trying to crack their back because they said I look like a whole snacking. Ladies, I'm just gonna let you know I'm out here spoken for, so there's only one back that I am out here willing to crack. You dig? Chiropractor, just working on my shit. You know what I mean? Listen, I can get through all of these, but we're just gonna get right to it. It's your boy Big Rain Theory, Roberto Buggio, the Drokage of the Hidden Keef. You know what I'm saying? Spacely Spark It. And as always, the reigning 333-time intergalactic planetary defending champion of all things that are petty. You know me, you love me. If not, I'm gonna go bag your auntie right meow. It's your boy Petty Guerrero in the building. DJ hit the drop. All right then, let's get into this. Yeah, it's a sticky one still. You get me? All right, bruvs. Listen, mates. How are things? How are your weekends? Yeah. Sloan?
My weekend was fantabulous, my nigga. I did rich nigga shit. I don't know why, but I had a great weekend.
What?
Sunday went to the Bears Saints game here in New Orleans. We
Uh-huh.
got our ass whooped, but had a great time drinking in the stadium. With like I put this on TikTok. The Saints fans are some of the nicest fans I've ever been around.
Yeah. Yeah. It
they
looked like
are.
you had a great seat, man. You could see the whole field.
Oh yeah, that was my first seat.
Wait. You were really doing
Word?
some rich
Yeah,
nigga shit.
I was doing some rich nigga shit, and on a broke nigga budget. But shout out to my brother, Big Cat. He got the tickets for us through his job, and of course, we wasn't gonna turn down no free tickets, no matter where the seat was. But we had pretty good, decent seats at first. We were sitting at the for the first half. We were sitting in the top section, in like the top balcony, but we was like right in the front of the top section. So like we sitting in the third row. I mean, if we sitting in the third, you know, in the 300 level, we sitting right in the front of the 300 level. You know, like we wasn't in like 328. We was in like 301, 302. You know, right
A
there where you,
privileged spot.
yeah, a privileged little spot where you could watch the game. Had a great time. At halftime, we went outside, smoked a blunt, talked with some people and shit.
Oh, that sounds like a fascinating good time. Y'all went outside?
Yeah, so like the stadium has an outdoor smoking section.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you could just go out there and smoke and then go back inside. But we did that, and then we couldn't get back to our original seats because by the time we got back, it was halfway through the third, and they wasn't letting you back up to the top of the stadium. So
Okay.
we found seats in the lower bowl, right behind the goal, right behind the north end zone. So we was just chilling in the nice seats. People thought we would belong there, but you ain't gonna tell a motherfucker that's 6'6", 370 to move, and I'm 6'2", 290. You're not telling us to move. You're not gonna even ask nicely for us to move. We're gonna sit here and finish the game, have a great time. You know, I had went out and I saw that Madden was on sale. If y'all don't know this, Amazon got Madden on sale for $30. So I tried to go to I know Target price matches video games. So I tried to go to Target and get it price matched. Shout out to my man Chase, who works in the electronics department over there, and shorty behind the counter name what was her name? Darenika. I think that's her name behind guest services. They did try to work it out for me to get the game, but for some reason they don't price match Amazon flash deals or Prime deals or something like that. So I was like, all right, cool. Then I found out that Amazon has a overnight function. Ooh. So now Amazon has a function to where if you order a game during the day, they'll have it, or anything. I don't know. I just happen to order the game. You order it during the day and they have it overnighted to you and shit. By 4 a.m, I had the game. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm living. What else did I do, man?
More rich nigga shit, it sounds like,
some more
bro.
rich nigga shit. I might be going to the LSU game, LSU Florida game this week. Got some field passes. Don't know if I got my passes to go in the box yet. But you know, I'm outside living life, shouting.
Love that for you, King.
I went to a jazz show last week because we had family in town, and they wanted to go to a jazz show. So check that out. I was the only young black man in there.
Oh, it was all old heads.
All old white people, except for the one dude that they came to see was an old black man. And him and his band Clown. But yeah, man. I just been living La Vida Loca, man, just outside.
Out here like a old Spanish poppy, just moving and grooving in the French Quarter.
Yeah, out here buying clothes and shit, you know, just I tore down what's that? What's my spot? Old Navy. Fucked them up real quick. And then Old Navy right next to Nike, so I had to go with Nike too.
Oh, you went insane that week.
Shit,
All
you would check.
unsupervised.
Just out here
Damn.
ignorant as fuck in the stores.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for you, King. So much so. Marty, hey, bruv, yeah? How was
What
your
up?
weekend?
Uh, I mean, Friday was a little crazy. As y'all
Mm,
know, we talked about it off pod. What happened with that? He's good
mm,
though. He's
mm-hmm.
good. You know what I'm saying? Or as good as he can be. You know what I mean? He's just trying to lawyer up. So that. Then what I do Friday? Play Spider-Man 2. One of
Mm.
the kids was sick. Got me sick. Just play some more Spider-Man 2. Just kind of kicked it with Terra Mama and the children.
Damn.
What was yesterday? The
Just in the
time went back.
hella germ shit.
Oh God, man,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got the
bro.
microvan on me. I got the
Hit,
microvan on me.
didn't
Man.
even know shit about the time change.
Oh, I plan
Bro,
it. I look forward to it. This is my favorite time of the year. When that shit go back, spring forward, I hate it, despise it. When we go back,
Dog, I didn't know
yesterday would not
nothing.
end. Yesterday would not end. It was great. Like it was the longest day ever, just kicking it. Nigga was watching Crunchyroll, playing
nigga,
Spider-Man 2, wrote some music, uh, ate some bomb ass food, turn mama chefed it up, and it just did absolutely nothing. And it was great. It was great, minus the medicine and shit. Fuck these colds, fuck germs, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I love that for
I
you,
got
King.
not pulled up. You know what I mean? But it was low key. You know what I mean?
I forgot about I did not know that time had changed until I looked at my kitchen appliances and my phone was the whole different time. I was like, oh, it's 4 a.m. on it was like 5 a.m. on my appliances. On my phone, it was 4 a.m. I was like, well, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. Nope, did not. Like you said, it was the longest day
Oh,
ever. I
yeah,
was
oh
up
my
from
God.
3:30 yesterday until probably fucking 2 o'clock in 2 o'clock in the morning. I was tired.
Oh God.
This
That
morning I
shit
got
was
up at
dope.
no 30 this morning because my body off. And I got up at 4:30. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Man, I didn't go to sleep. I did not go to sleep because I I don't know. It was just I didn't even know. I hate this shit. I hate this time change shit.
I love it.
Nah,
The
bro.
day
No,
never
I don't
feels.
like it because the bar
Nah.
never go back another hour.
Right.
When you at the bar and the bar closed at 2 and then it popped down to 1 o'clock, the bar don't stay open.
It's
Word.
supposed to though. Yeah, dog.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I look forward to it. I got a timer set in my phone. I set all my shit back an hour.
That's
What was
because
it?
you in the
Saturday.
fucking
Yeah. Marty seemed like the nigga
salt
in the
lands.
Marty seemed like the nigga in the group chat that tell everybody, hey, bro, don't forget to rewind your clocks today.
Yeah. Oh, Marquez
A few
Buster
weeks before, nigga.
in Utah knowing all the time zones and shit.
I love that shit. The day it get dark at 5, the day never feels long. When you at work, that shit is way different. The day go by so
Damn.
much faster.
I ain't never heard shit like that before. Cause last time I checked, all in minutes is the same with sunlight or darkness out. Don't fucking matter. I mean, I'm gonna be salty if I'm at work and it's fucking light out and nice out. That's hate. Cause I'm hating. Cause fuck y'all for being off and me having to work this fucking job from these fuck niggas. But anyways, my weekend was all right till it was not, but they fucking played with the right one, so you know what I'm saying. Niggas is out here. I can't say much because things are ongoing, but just know we finna be up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might even have their own studio space. Keep fucking playing with me. That's all I gotta say. I had my kids this weekend. That's why I'm in here with the sniffles and shit. Because these little niggas was sniffling. It's like it's a cough going around everywhere all at once. Cause you niggas don't believe in if you sick, then put a mask on type shit. I mean, the Japanese and Asian culture can teach you so much, man. That's why I go by Shogun. Because there are so many different things that we can learn and bring shit together. It is polite that if you are sick and you go out in public, that you maybe put on a mask or at least let people know, not feeling well. Like the worst is when you come up to an uncircumcised sick nigga, you know what I'm saying? And they just out here willy-nilly raw fucking niggas with coughs. Now my baby's sick. And I'm sick because my baby's sick. Because fuck y'all. But no, I slept like shit last night just because the kiddos, you know, were a little hawky and they're still little. So I still am like, oh, babies. But I was up and I utilized all the time that I was up to watch stupid shit on the internet so I can clown on you niggas because I'm just pulling in ammo. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Now that we have got the formalities out of the fucking way, yeah, let's get to it, bruv. All right, then. Yeah, mate. So, first docket on order was brought to us by our boys at Sexual Chocolate Factory, you know what I'm saying, and 710 Labs. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Shout out to y'all and all the other sponsors, Luke Butler Champagne, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Dabber, we fuck with y'all, Grow Gang Inc. Fuck, I feel like I'm missing some people. Damn. But shout out to all the motherfucking sponsors because we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Sloan, question for you, sir, because this is very interesting, and I always wonder how these amazing topics just come to your cortex.
I'll be high.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know I'll be high.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shout out to Dr. Dabber and all the family of the marijuanas. Also in Ohio, if you are voter registered to vote, tomorrow is voting day. When you are listening, you should be out voting too. So listen to the SUCIO BOYZ podcast while you're in line getting ready to vote, because marijuana legality is issue 2. You know what I'm saying? Vote yes on issue 1 because that allows for the women to still keep their ability to have an abortion versus the state telling them whether or not they can have it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important. Shout out to women's coochies and what you get to do with it. And also, number 2, issue 2, you should vote yes on because we are legalizing marijuana in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? We need to just go ahead and make it recreational.
Woot.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we are backed by the sponsors we are backed by. We fuck with y'all. But anyways, if a family member of an ex passed, are y'all reaching out?
Fuck no. If it ain't your mama, I ain't reaching out. Your granny could die. I ain't gonna say hi. Your brother and sister could die. I ain't gonna say hi. If it's only your mama, that's the only way I'm gonna reach out and check on you. But and it also depends on how we left things. Because if your mama died, fuck you, bitch.
Oof.
Because I know if it's one of my exes call me or put on Facebook or something, or somebody get it back to me that, big such and such mama died. Fuck her and her mama. Fuck her, her mama, her baby, her future babies, her sister. Fuck her whole bloodline. I don't give a fuck. If we end it on bad terms, it's fuck you. It's fuck your mama, your daddy, your greasy grandman.
That's I feel you, sir.
Matter of fact, fuck whoever told me that your mama died.
Ooh.
Because I was living a great life. Like, nigga, I don't need to know shit about what's going on in any of my ex's life. You are an ex for a reason. I don't give a fuck.
I feel it. I respect it.
You know, I will say this, while we're on the level of misogyny and toxicity, if I was in my
misogynistic
old hoes, who yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw that in. Feeling on your coochie.
With consent.
Yes, with absolute consent. You know, if I was single and in my and obviously at the level of petty that I am currently, I would hit you with you know what I'm saying? If I saw you out in public and I'd be like, oh damn, I'm so sorry to hear about who was it, your cousin, brother, damn, sister. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. If you need to talk, by all means, I can talk to you. You know, let him feel that comfort because it's something that you're used to. Try to bag the coochie and then never call you back.
See, I ain't gonna even let you get that far because that's how bitches try to get back in it.
No.
Like through some shit like that. Like a bitch tried to hit me up during my graduation. I was like, you know I'm married, right? And my wife can fight and shoot. I don't want to rekindle nothing. I don't know, ho. Thank you, but no thank you.
Sir, that's why I sincerely prefaced it with the fact that if I was single, that is where I would do. I mean, now at my older age and thinking, it like focusing and seeing more mortality, right? I also am like more empathetic to like people passing, but again, I'm still in the mindset where you're at, where it's like it does depend on how we end it. Like if you just like said fuck me, right? At all, if you just said fuck me, then I'm gonna be like, to be quite honest, there's nobody that I'm going to give a fuck about in your family if they pass on. Like unless it's close to immediate family, like my ex-wife, like none of you other bitches I don't really care about. Like we are not that close anymore that like if I hear about it, yeah, I'm sure there are probably some other external, like if I was cool with your homie or your brother, maybe. Ooh, foreshadowing. But if I was cool in that realm, but if you're not my ex-wife and it's not her parents, which would affect my children, yeah, I don't give a fuck. That's just the type of time I'm on.
I feel it. I mean,
respectfully, I say that with all due disrespect.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, disrespectfully. Now, I feel it. I mean, for me, I guess it would depend on, for me, it would depend on my relationship with the rest of the family. Because I have some exes where I'm like, well, I wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire, but I fucked with your mom, or I fucked with your brother, or you know what I mean? Like, there's family members that I'm still cool with that are more like family to me than your ass was. So I might reach out to them and be like, my condolences. It just depends. If it's like a parent directly, you might get the passive. Like if I have Facebook, you might get the, my condolences post. You know what I'm saying? Or you might get a text thread, or I don't know, some shit. For the most part, like I leave it alone. But if it was somebody that I was close to, like I can only think of like my ex. Y'all already know about that bullshit. But like if her mama passed,
yeah. If I see that bitch, I'm gonna spit in her fucking face.
Go right ahead. Go right the fuck ahead.
Hey, I got
like her mama. I fuck with her.
Oh.
Like if I seen her, if I see, I know her other brother. Her brother. Fuck that nigga. But her other brother, the middle one, I fuck with him. If I happen to see him in passing, I'm like, my condolences on your moms and them. Fuck your sister. But other than that, like for the most part, I just do it moving.
You got to reach a special place for you to get to this place. You know what I'm saying? Like you really.
Yeah.
But if you reach it, just know. And plus, I'm not talking to none of you bitches because I got the baddest one. I'm cool. I'm like Sloan, bro. Like, nah, I don't want to be disrespectful, so fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry for your loss, and that is detrimental to you. But you no longer hold any weight in my life. If you are not putting fucking money in my pocket, and I am not romantically involved with you directly, or we did not end on good terms, period, and we're not together. Like if you post some shit on Facebook, I'll be like, oh damn, I'm so sorry for your loss. But other than that, why the fuck am I reaching out to you, my nigga?
That part.
For what? Because I've been open and honest with any relationship I've ever been in with my current partner. So if y'all got issue, which a lot of times we can really get into the conversation, because there's bitches that's been out here that'll be boo-hooing over a nigga they dated in high school that you with. And then they'll want you to understand that happened. That happened. So that's what I'm saying. If in regards to me as a man, no, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. But in the flip aspect, I have been in multiple relationships where a bitch is boo-hooed over a nigga that is no longer relevant in her life, which tells me that nigga held a whole bunch more relevance. It's not me being fucking insecure as shit. Like, okay, bitch, imagine if I did that. How would you react? I promise you the reaction of you booing, like being consoling or boo-hooing over whatever that has to do with an ex. Imagine if your ex, like an ex of yours passed on. Like, of course you would be remorseful or something. But like if they family, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you jeopardize whatever the fuck you got going on? Now, would you do it if you were single? Sloan said no. Marty, would you?
No. I mean, if I was single, like, nah, I mean, it just depends. Like, I would, like I said, reach out to somebody else. If it was fuck you and we ended horribly, fuck you, period. That's just if, like, that's a real big specific. If I fucked with somebody else in the family still, then I would reach out. But if I didn't fuck with you like that and I didn't fuck with your family, then I don't give a fuck.
All
And
right.
even in a relationship, I'm still not doing, like, I don't feel the need to do that because, like, it just falls on deaf ears.
Let me throw a curve at y'all. So what would you say to somebody if they were like, maybe y'all have a mutual person in the middle, and then they tell you, like Sloan, I think you may have said this, like if they tell you about somebody's parent that passed on, you still in like, nah, fuck you, I'm not on that shit.
Fuck you. Your mama probably didn't like me either.
Now, are you mad at the person that like brings that person? What if it's a friend that know that y'all had a history?
They would know to check my temperature on that first. Like,
Okay.
if you my homie, you should know the type of time I got for that person.
Right.
So it'll never be a time to where you could like bring up certain people around me, knowing that I ain't gonna go for it. So like, even if you bring up certain people around me, I'll change the subject real quick and just be like, I don't fuck with such and such, or that I don't even want to know about, buddy. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't want to know about. I don't want to hear shit about
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a second gear here because I got a question for y'all. Yeah. So could you, speaking of people in their past, or maybe in your present, who the fuck knows, could you date your homie's sibling, or have you ever dated your homie's sibling?
Let me get that out the way right now. For context, my ex was actually my best friend's sister, but we all grew up together. So just in direct correlation, there was that. There was no interaction until we were all grown.
Okay.
Like that. No, but yeah, so it wasn't like, oh, scheming or whatever, because there's like a 3-4 year like age difference. So I mean, so there wasn't even no thoughts to that. It was just life had happened later on at that time, and then you know what I mean. Then stuff happened. Then kid happened. Then you know what I mean. So it wasn't an intentional thing. But to answer your question directly, because it applies in my particular situation, my last one, that's how it started. And I don't fuck with neither of them. Fuck both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I am getting my kid back. Got me fucked up. But yeah.
Sloan, could you date a young lass that is a sibling
I don't know if I could date her, but I could crack her definitely. Like, because you, depending on the homie, you still got to be respectful. Like if you want to smash and you just want to smash, you got to tell her respectfully that you want to smash, and you got to treat her a certain way. You just can't treat her like a bitch you met at the club.
Right.
And you trying to smash this your homie. So like you got to deal with the homie family. You got to deal with it's a lot of shit that come with trying to smash your homie sister. But I mean, if y'all cool and tight like that, that's your sister.
Right.
You look at it like, if you not there, I mean, if your man's not there, you got to take care of his sister. Because y'all family.
Because that last phrase sound kind of crazy. You got to look at her like she your sister, but then you cracking her sister. That's crazy.
No, I said if that's your man's, you got to look at her as that's like your sister. Like, so like my best friends, I can't fuck with their sisters. I look at them as my older sisters, so I can't even look at them like that.
Right.
I feel it. Well,
yeah,
I feel it.
yes.
Well, she was young. She
see
was the younger sister, and he's the one that like pushed us in. You know what I mean? He was like encouraging it.
Or
for me, at least.
have y'all ever been approached by a homie sibling before?
I mean, nigga, look at me.
Why would I ask that question?
As Dre would say, I'm somebody's piece. I'm a well-wanted piece of chocolate. You know, I'm out here, baby.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, yes, I've had niggas' moms throw coochie at me. Like, stop it. Like, yes, grandmas has thrown, like, my man's grandma has thrown coochie at me.
Oh, not Granny throwing the pit. She was
Bro,
trying to
I wish that lady was alive right now, because I know I would have a PS5. That lady would have been my sugar mama, no problem. I would have had Miss Ethel Ray's goddamn Social Security check every month.
Oh God. And the good parking and the discount when y'all go out to eat.
No, not the AAA treatment.
Do you think I'm not, nigga? I'm finna be rubbing being gay on your grandma's knees, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? I never had sex with your grandma, but me and your grandma drink prune juice and Hennessy.
Putting biofreeze on her back.
Look, she sneezed and her teeth fell out, and I ain't even laugh. I just caught them. Right.
They got matching grills for her dentures, and what you gonna get, top or bottoms?
Bruh,
or the full set?
Just rinsed them off and brought them right back to her.
Oh, Granny got the invisible set.
You know, that's like Granny, like me and Miss Ethel Ray go back. Shout R.I.P. Miss Ethel Ray. R.I.P.
Always had the butterscotch candies and the root beer barrels on deck.
Nah, she had them strawberry joints.
Oh, then don't nobody know where they came from or who manufactured them bitches.
Where you even buy them at?
Man. And she also had them you remember them thin ass cookies that you get from the candy lady, them 10-cent cookies? Yeah, she stayed with them because she was a diabetic. So you know, sometimes her sugar get low. She got to pop two, 3 of them little lemon cookies in, and she'll be good though.
Get her right.
Yeah, she got type 1, so you really got to be on her about her insulin and shit. Not like me, I got type 2. All I got to do is like go to the gym and be serious. But like, no, she for real got to struggle with her shit. So like, you know, me and Miss Ethel Ray, we held each other down.
Man,
I miss that lady.
Man, look at him reminiscing about the grandma. Listen.
Yeah, she'll hit me up and she'll be like, "Hey baby, you know I made some Sunday dinner. You should come back and get you a plate and pick up a couple of dollars. I know you might need some gas or something like that. So you know, Miss Ethel got you. Just come on by and wear them shorts I like."
Oh no. no, not early stages of the hoochie daddy hustle.
Hell yeah, out there. I changed all the light bulbs in that lady house.
Oh, not the batteries that
Misogynistics,
you
Volume
just-
3. How to
Hell yeah, that smoke alarm don't be beeping when I come through. I change all that shit.
Volume 3, Misogynistics, Volume 3, How to Catch a Granny. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, where my pen at? Let me write it. Hold on,
Man, trying to
let me
tell
write it
y'all
down.
niggas, I should be out here making my own mixtapes. I will say, Sloan, to your point, you're right. Like I had a homeboy from high school. We don't talk as much as we do, but like we've come across each other on like Facebook and shit. And
Pause.
yeah, that's crazy. Wow, pause. Hey yo. But what I was going to say is that like we'll like have convos here and there. But like his sister and I like hooked up, but not in high school, but just after we were both adults. So obviously still being close to her family, because I've been over to their house a bunch of times. I was cool with both of her older brothers, and these niggas are just like fucking California redwood white boys. So, like they were my homies, but they were just alternative dudes. So just random. My diaspora of friends is very eclectic. But yeah, nah, she was cool. We obviously were just more like a situation ship,
I feel it.
but respectful. So yeah, I think,
That's how it started for
I
me.
don't even know how it really started. I know she kind of came at me, bro. I don't have game. I'm like Sloan and Dre said. Listen, I know I'm chocolate, but I'm the caramel. Bitch, I get you locked in. You know what I'm saying? Get that nougat up in your mouth. Pause. Wait, no, that's not a pause.
You got some new get, you can get some old get too, bitch. Move out the way.
Oh, not
Yo,
the
but I'm not
newbie
gonna hold
reference.
you. I'm not gonna
Legendary.
hold you. She was like on the bounty list. Like, I think we said this shit before. Like, when you always wanted to clap a bitch from like high school, or like when you were younger, and they
Yeah.
they ain't washed, but they okay. Not saying this is her, but it's a couple on the hit list, from the high school hit list. I was like, man, I ain't bag it. Let me see what they talking about. Shit, every one of them went back and marked off the sniper list.
Hey, the used car might have still have some good mileage on it. You know, the
Nigga
tires
rode that
still all right.
motherfucker into the river. You dig? Had to make sure it was water resistant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But it was
God.
proof. It was proof. It was proof that water would not listen. Your nigga was submerged. That's all I gotta say.
You took on water. Oh, you didn't implode, so we good. You know what I
Hey
mean?
man. Hey, went swimming. Went swimming a couple places. Anyways, listen, we gotta keep moving because we're getting reckless, but that's okay. All right. Listen, Marty. Well, I think we're gonna volume 2 this one. This is like a volume 2 in the volume 3 section. This is like a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Like shook ones. Somehow I feel like we've had a conversation when it comes to our white friends, and when we've went retrograde white boy waste. So yeah, let's get into it, because all the times, listen, I got white friends and they like to get me cooked out here. So when's the last time, or one of the most recent times, y'all got white boy wasted with your white boy friends? Sloan, you be around them.
Yeah, I be around them, but I don't drink like that no more. So like getting wasted, white boy wasted, ain't gonna happen.
What about like sophisticated wasted?
Don't even get that. I can tell you the last time I got white boy wasted, the last time I remember getting white boy wasted is I worked at a bar back home in Illinois called Hot Ave, and you know, when you work in a bar, everybody that's your family because y'all see each other 4 to 5 times a week. Like if I was working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you gonna see the same crew in the building.
Yeah.
We all kick it together. We all hang out together. We go to afties at somebody's. We used to take a couple of bottles from the bar and not pay for them, of course. Go to somebody's house and get fucked up after work. We got so fucked up one night. We got off work at probably about 3:30 after we got done cleaning and everything. So we were doing shots at work. And then somebody was like, "Hey, bro, y'all can just come to my house, bro. We got 4 locos and everything, bro. Just come through."
Shit.
So we
Is this
went
the
over
original
there.
Four Loko Four?
Yes, this is the original Four
Oh, you
Loko.
reckless nigga.
So
Oh, sir. Look,
we're over at their crib. So they got this big ass, you know how white kids are. They go find the biggest house and like 9 of them stay in there. It's a 9-bedroom crib with a big ass living room. So they got they got a pool table, they got a table tennis, and they got they had it in like the hockey thing, the hockey table.
Yeah.
All like all
air
no,
hockey.
the air hockey one. All sitting like all kind of, they had like an arcade room. And we're just in there getting faded, doing shots. How are we taking shots of tequila and chasing it with Four Loko? So you know this night was bad. We leave and I mean
what? You were chasing it with Four Loko?
We're chasing shots of tequila with Four Loko. Motherfuckers are like, people are dropping like flies throughout the night.
Yeah.
So it's like
OG list. What was in OG Four Loko? Because that shit felt like
cocaine, meth, and Molly.
Yes.
All mixed in one.
With a wee bit of acid trips.
But no, look, so like it's like 6 a.m. by now. That's when the bars open.
Oh no, y'all did not keep drinking.
Nigga, we left and went to the bar. We left my boy crib, went to the bar around the corner. The lady didn't even open the door good before we kicked in and was playing music and ordering food. So at 7:30 a.m., big dog, we're doing shots still and eating pizza. So you know, once you get food on your stomach, you gonna keep going.
Oh,
bro,
you thought
tell me why I walked in the house at 1:30 in the afternoon. Smacked. Fucked up. And I had to be back at work at 9.
How are you gonna do that, sir? You did not survive.
Shit, I went to sleep and showed up at work at 11.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's doable.
And then I went home and won and got paid for the whole night.
Okay.
For sure.
God.
Yo, dog, I ain't gonna make it. I am not gonna make it, big dog. I'm ready to go to sleep now.
Oh man.
Good times though.
Look at God. Aren't those fun? Now it's like really sophisticated. You don't hit the level of like flux capacity. You know what I'm saying? Where you like actually go to whatever fucking place you're going to in the DeLorean when the wheels just catch on fire and shit. Man. Marty, when was your last white boy wasted with your white friends? I mean, you're out in Utah, so I feel like you have more advantage.
You got fucked up with them on what's today? Let's say Saturday.
Yeah.
Daylight savings.
Yeah, what's it called? Not ironically, there's white where the area of Utah where I'm at, it's all Polynesians, Mexicans, and niggas. Because
sounds like a ghetto. Sounds like a Utah ghetto.
I'm west of Salt Lake, so yeah. I mean, I don't think anything could top the acid. That time the niggas tricked me into doing acid. But
that
oh,
story is still fucking extravagant, which he
I'm
anyways,
stressed. I still got
yeah.
PTSD. Yeah. Oh, there was one time. Where were we at? This was like a year and a half ago. Like early, like right after quarantine, like beginning, like this is early 2021. Around there, we was in LA. We were in the studio. Who were we working with? This dude named Mac Ayres. He's amazing. Y'all should fuck with him.
Know who Mac is.
He
His
looks,
music is
yeah,
great.
he looks like, yeah, he like fixes computers, but he actually is like hella soulful. He's dope as fuck. Hey Mac, I love you, bro. Um, but my engineer, his name was Dustin. So that the name alone should tell you, Dustin.
Oh yeah,
Dustin,
for sure.
yeah,
Definitely calls himself Dusty when he's wasted.
yes. This motherfucker. So somehow, white people discovered Incredible Hulk like
Who
12 years later.
who told these niggas about that?
I don't know. Maybe it was TikTok.
Incredible Hulk and white people are worse than Four Loco and white people.
Yo, so how this started was we left the studio. It was maybe around like 11. It was like 11:30, but we had started at like 7. This was like a 12. Yeah, like a 12-hour like studio session. We were doing shit. So I'm just tired. I'm trying to go get some food. I was trying to go to Roscoe's, not the one in Hollywood though. So I was trying to go to Roscoe's, and they're like, "Well, bro, like we can go back to Dustin's crib. He lives like close by. Because where are we at? We're in Studio City, so it's like outer LA, but like still LA. And we just go over to his house. I'm just thinking, his engineer, he probably got like a cool little apartment or something. No, this nigga got a big ass house, and it's just him. Just him. It's like all studio equipment everywhere. Like he's big into paintball because Dustin's like paintball. So he had like a whole wall. Most white motherfuckers got like guns and shit on their walls. This is paintball guns.
Yeah,
He's like
buddy.
paintball guns and pellet guns and BB guns and shit. And then
Yo, I know he
like
be
the
fucking
kabuki masks
people
that Asuka
up.
be wearing. Oh yeah, them kabuki. Yeah, this paintball we ended up playing paintball later on in the night. So
Damn.
anyways, so he's like, all right, so how you want to do this? So he's like, I got Remy, I got Cavassier, and that's how he said it, Cavassier, and I got Hennessy. And I'm like, which one is it though? Like, which Henny is it? Because I'm looking, and he's like, no, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's an expensive bottle. Depends on where you at. They're all expensive, depending on where you at. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, but where did you hear? I'm at the whole night. I'm asking, where did you hear about Incredible Hulk? Like how? Like it's ain't Marvel, nigga. Like how you know about this? Like, can you even? I didn't even know you could still buy Hypnotic.
I just want to know how they brought it up. Like, how did they introduce you to the fact
This
that they
nigga,
knew?
he just asked. We were talking about going to get drinks, and he's like, "Dude, you ever had Incredible Hulk?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was that
Yo,
era." What you
listen,
talking about?
white dudes, especially, but white people in general. If you ever seen a white person and Incredible Hulk mixed together, it's like a fucking suburban hood colonizer, just all balled up into one. You know what I'm
I felt
saying?
like it was appropriation. Like
It,
lightweight, I felt like it was appropriation.
nobody knows what's happening. It's like they got some seasoning, but it's still kind of bland and uncooked in the middle and shit.
Well,
Right. They using
Dustin would tell
Mrs.
me he likes black
Dash.
girls.
Yeah. So
Oh
like
God,
the top layer, like
I
all
should
this,
have checked the season.
Right. Like they use Mrs. Dash instead of Lowry's
yeah,
or Tony's.
yeah, and it's like they don't cook
Okay,
it all the
so
way through. It's still a little pink in the middle and
oh my
shit.
God. So like this is the part that threw me off. Side note, like anytime I go to somebody, like I go to like a white friend's house, or you make new friends and then they'll invite you over. I'm always curious. You know how some niggas be looking at people's medicine cabinets? I'm always looking at like where their seasoning is at and like what's in there, because that's gonna help me gauge if I'm gonna come back.
Well,
If
that
food is
also
ever
helps
involved.
you. That should help you engage what you should be drinking with him.
Yeah, I didn't get the chance to check. I was just shocked that one, he knew what Incredible Hulk was, because the whole time the subject we just kept talking about like music shit, and I was like, "Are we drinking or not?" And then they ordered Roscoe's, which was dope. So we didn't even have to go nowhere. My flight wasn't until like 4 the next, like that next day. So I'm like, ooh, it's up. And then he had Midori. You can't make Incredible Hulk with Midori.
Hold
It's already
on.
green.
Hold on. Marty, why did you just turn into a bad bitch response? Ooh, it's up. My flight don't leave till 4 tomorrow.
Oh,
They
that's
got
asking for
Roscoe's.
everything.
They ordered it.
They finna
Bitch.
slut me out, bitch. Yeah. This ain't no,
So
and it's extra lemon pepper in the bag.
lemon pepper. Hey nigga, but for real. So this nigga's like the alcohol thing, usually people have like a bar or like some shit. It looked like a closet. So like when he opened it in his kitchen, it had like the doors with the handles. This nigga comes from money. I found that out later, so it didn't even matter. But like he opened it, and it's just like a whole bunch, like because it's whiskeys and all that other like typical Jaeger, typical white people shit. But then he had the cognacs, like there was the Remy, the Cavassier, and the Hennessy, and then it was Midori. Like, you can't do that. He's like, no, that's just there. It's for the bitches, bro. Exact quote. It's for the bitches, bro. And then Hypnotic, and then there was Bacardi Hurricane. I haven't seen that shit since like '05.
That
I don't
nigga.
know where.
This was a little over a year ago.
This is 2.5 2 years ago, 2021. Yeah, early 2021. So I didn't know like that you could even still get that. So I had questions because I was like in high school, that was my shit. Like for real, where'd you find it for one? And then two,
Listen, Marty
where do you find
is just
Hypnotic?
in here turning into a fucking city girl, like just with his explanation. Listen, how the fuck did you even find
Nigga,
that? That used to be my
because
shit in high school.
where do you find Bacardi Hurricane?
Damn,
I didn't
bro.
even know they still make that.
Wait,
You went
Bacardi Hurricane. Look here, baby. That was that was like $14 for a gallon of that shit when we was in high
For the
school.
gallon, the
Yeah,
handle.
boy.
Yeah, don't sleep
Yeah,
on that.
boy.
That should get you through. So I'm wondering, I'm like, where the fuck did you get Hypnotic? Because I didn't even know that you could still get Hypnotic. And I didn't know that there's no Y in Hypnotic. And I could have sworn there was a Y in Hypnotic.
It was a Y. No, was it?
It was.
There was, but in the new bottles, there's no Y. So I was like, what the fuck? Well, anyways, this nigga pours it, and you would think that like white people they use the shakers, they put the exact vermouth or whatever, they make the drink the way you're supposed to make the drink. He was pouring that shit like a nigga, like he had done this before.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I said. Hood colonizers, man.
he went in there, he's like, yeah, bro, he's like, here, just stir it up, man, and then takes like them white the clear glasses, like the big thick ones with the rim on it, glass is full, just knocks the shit back like a heathen.
Yo, my nigga went from a bleach bandit to a fucking damn.
A frat boy, nigga. Like I ain't never seen niggas drink coke like that. He just downed the shit like it was Gatorade. Just
Yeah, nah. See,
I should have known it was trouble with that.
you should already known what fucking time it was. After you saw, I already pieced the pictures together because you introduced us to like you turned into a bad bitch, immediately. Then like you hit all the this nigga got me bad bitch points, right? You got amazed by his house because you did. I mean, that's a surprise. That's just natural. It doesn't
If you
matter
seen
if
that
you
house, that shit
male
was
or
crazy.
female. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I totally get it. Then he was like, "Oh shit, he got this shit that I drank in high school," and then he had you out here doing some shit you wasn't supposed to, playing paintball and shit around the house because you niggas was
Oh
drinking
no, there
Incredible
was
Hulk.
no, there was like 7 or 8 of us. So I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, he's crazy, but whatever. No, everybody just was like drinking the Hulk, and I'm like, wait. I'm not the only nigga there, but it didn't matter. I'm like, yo, why y'all drinking it like that? Like, why? Nobody pacing themselves. Nobody just chilling, having a drink. It was just
They were trying to
just
get
in the circle.
wet.
Everybody was fucked up. And they
What?
called some people over I ain't never seen before that showed up. And I don't know what the fuck happened. Then I'm not drinking it. Then we all fucking drunk. Somebody threw a chair into the swimming pool. and then niggas went outside in the backyard and started playing paintball.
That's how it always go. A nigga throw a chair.
That's it.
Somebody, and it wasn't even like a folding chair. It was like the decorative chairs on like in the couch or in the room that you're not allowed to sit at the table. It's just decorative. It's just this big, heavy, like Scandinavian designs, big ass heavy chair. Somebody threw that shit out there, and them niggas just playing paintball. What did we do? We just ended up playing. Niggas started playing Halo. There was like a Halo tournament going on. It was just weird. They're like, "You wanna come play paintball?" I'm like, everybody drunk off the hook and playing paintball. No, nigga, absolutely not. I take my ass to the fuck house and play Halo, and then I woke up on the staircase with a bottle of it was a Dos Equis. I don't even drink that shit. I had a open bottle of Dos Equis, and there's just people just laid out. Like you would thought somebody threw, like Batman came in and threw some sleeping gas. Everybody was fucking drunk. Still, I woke up with the worst headache in the fucking world. And then we got up and went to brunch. And then I got on my plane and I was still drunk probably until the next day.
And they took you to brunch too. Super bad bitch story. I
Almost.
love it. Let's see. There's not really it's mostly when my stories are more like when I hang out with my homeboys, if we're at like an electronic dance setting, right? Maybe a festival or some shit. Cause you know, then it's like you're getting all these random sounds that sounds like cats, chainsaws, and fucking thunder dumps on the 808s. But that is also when like yeah, you're just out being weird as fuck everywhere. So normally I try to get ahead of it. And what I do, right, is I take a psychedelic. Usually that first when they are like, yeah, let's get fucking drunk. And it's like, no, you take your psychedelic first, and then you back in a little bit. You back into the rest of your trip with maybe an alcoholic beverage or some water, preferably some water with something that for me, I just like, you know, juice or some shit like that. So I like fruity drinks. I don't give a fuck. But especially when I'm tripping, because I ain't trying to drink on no type of shit when it's disgusting and I'm tripping balls. The mushrooms that I just ate already are disgusting. I do not want a beer on top of that. That's not going to make that better. Actually, I'm going to have to go thunder fart somewhere over here in these woods. But I do remember that somehow when the last time I was up in Pontiac, I think it was, I ended up DJing somebody's after party and I was cooked. I took Sloan, have you ever done acid?
Nah, dog. I stick to the reefer.
That's cool. Let's say it's like a super powerful sativa. But like if you also threw like the fractal glasses on top of like smoking into infinity, and you're just like, oh, okay, I can function, like my body's up, but nothing, like the lights look like they're on, nobody's in.
Flakes
But
of plutonium on your shit.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think we end up going to go see a DJ or some shit, and then next thing I know, there's a bunch of motherfuckers just randomly, in my homeboy who was there in his fucking oh yeah, no, he was just a bunch of people in his living room just fucking sniffing ketamine. And I was like, you know, I'm cool, bro. Doing like balloon sniffs and shit. And like all the ketamine kids are over in that corner. And then I was just like, hey, let's play some music off the back porch. Fuck it. Let's just get down. Because I was like, I'm uncomfortable sitting in here with a whole bunch of white folks just like doing drugs, and then like music is loud. So then my ass is sitting in the corner, and I'm one of 3 minorities here, and I'm the only nigga. So nah. But after that, yeah, I don't know how the fuck these niggas did not get anybody. We were in the hood. I'm lying. It was Pontiac, and we were in the hood because these niggas were obnoxious, and I know niggas had to sleep, but we did not give a fuck. So it was a good time. Listen, we got long in the tooth on that one, but Sloan, hey, We were going to do this question in regards to the date thing, but we'll get to that later. I wanted you to ask your question because you also wanted to get an ISO, sir. What has got you peeved, and then I would like you to elaborate on your peevity.
You know, it's men's mental health month, and one thing that gets me peeved is when I seen something on TikTok and this dude was like, "Oh yeah, this girl, she destroyed all my shit and X, Y, and Z, and she tried to beat up on me and she bust out my windows in my car and keyed my car." And everybody I saw respond to it was like, "Damn, what you do to her?" It ain't never shorty got emotional problems, shorty got behavioral problems, shorty got X, Y, and Z going on. Clearly, she got some anger management issues if she done tore up all of your shit. But nobody was like, "Damn, bro, that's fucked up, man. She shouldn't have done that." The first thing they said was, "What did you do for her to act like she did?" Now you throw that in reverse. Because what if it was a woman that got her ass beat by her man? Ain't nobody finna ask her, "Well, what did you do to get punched in the face?" They gonna say, "It's something wrong with that man. It's something wrong with him that he can't control himself to wear X, Y, and Z and X, Y, and Z." It's never, well, what did you do to get left hooked?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's never the same. And it's going to be somebody, "Well, domestic violence," and that's not the same. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
She
domestic
keyed his
violence.
car, fucked up his
You fucked
property,
up
ran up
his
in his mama's
property,
house.
and he left hooked you. And it wasn't even, these are two separate different, I'm just saying these are two separate things. I'm saying because you did something and you can't control your actions and your emotions and your outbursts. You destroyed that man's shit. And then you say, and then people will say, "Well, he must have did something to deserve it."
Right. It's like,
but on the flip side, you're trying to validate her actions. But if it's a dude that like punches a bitch in the face, he might not even have a history of beating women or putting his hands on women. But that in that instance, you pushed him to a point to where he uppercutted your ass. It's never nobody saying, "Well, what did she do to get punched?" It's, "Oh, he's a horrible person. He must be jailed. He must got to He got to go to jail for putting his hands on her."
Keep your hands to yourself.
Well,
you don't know if that nigga might hit you.
In that particular instance,
That
obviously, in that particular instance, what I will say, just to kind of clean it up a bit, because I do understand what Sloan.
Oh, I'm not trying to clean it up at
No.
all. I'm trying to make it. It's no way to clean it up. When shit happened to men, no, I'm saying I'm putting it like this. When shit happens to men and it's because of women, it's always the man's fault. It's never, "This bitch don't know how to control herself." But when a man punches a woman or does anything wrong to a woman, it's never, "Well, shit, what did she do to deserve it?"
I will say
automatically we're going to take her side.
Yeah. In the court of public opinion, it like just based on conservative thoughts and views is like, man's never, well, I guess.
And they can flip it and play the victim.
Yes. Even though
it could be the whole time. He hit me. Well, bitch, you had a knife in your hand and you was trying to kill him. You ain't going to tell that part.
Right. I was going to say,
they willfully omit things.
Saw something that was posted, I think, on Facebook, and it was an individual that does a lot of reactions to like viral videos where there was a woman that kept getting into the face of a man, and he's like, "Please, hey, take a step back. No, I'm not gonna fight you. What do I look like? I don't hit women." He literally specified. I was like, "I don't hit women, but you need to get out of my personal space." So it's the approach. But in that instance, I saw a lot of people in the comment. Well, a lot of women in the comments was like, "What did he do to get her to that point of activity?" So it's like, what we were saying in regards to like they validate reactivity versus accountability and composure. A man is supposed to somehow, with all the emotions that they are allowed to have and express, which you're not supposed to express any of those emotions because they are viewed as threatening. When it comes to women, women assume that they can be non-threatening because they're not as strong as a man. Well, if that's the case,
we all know
then-
that's not the case because Marty is in the Blink Twice Mafia.
yeah,
Blink
man.
Twice Mafia.
Oh my God.
And see right there.
He will
Right there.
get
We even joke,
suplexed.
we joke about that with the
That's what
Blink
I'm
Twice
saying.
Mafia, but we can joke about it with a woman.
Nah, we couldn't joke about Blink Twice Mafia, and he was like, bitch. And he turned and be like, hey, like, my nigga, you gotta chill out, bro. Go to fucking
God.
bed. I'm sitting here on the pod. Like, he can't say shit like that. It would be deemed deplorable if he spoke like that to his woman. Whereas, like,
Maybe cancel.
with women in certain situations, it's like you need to be held accountable, especially if you are provoking a man to cause you physical harm. Like, you should understand in that moment, as much as a man is supposed to understand his power, is quote unquote over you as a woman, you should also respect his power as a man over you. If you're going to then turn around, provoke, it's like, you ever see white people on the trails and shit trying to talk to fucking wild animals? And you're like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? But if you mauled, you're like, well, you fuck around and found out. So
They're gonna euthanize the bear because you wanted to go up and pet him.
in most instances, you know that this is potentially in a person, and more often than not, the accountability is never there in who they dealing with, to where it's like, this motherfucker ain't shit. So wait, you get to verbally abuse them, because it's not like domestic violence, right? Domestic violence. So 187 type thing. It is also like you are allowed to speak however you want to your partner in whatever way that you choose because of how they make you feel. Why is it not plausible and equal if a man does that? Well, because
say not as I do.
Because men rule the world and women are bitch, stop talking about equality. Because if that's the case, and you know that a man deals in certain places that a woman cannot or does not, then why would you dwell in a place where you know that supposedly a motherfucker hit you with a Hadouken and you
Selective equality.
Nah, bro. It's 2023. Stop that shit. It's too many pronouns, adverbs, adjectives, adjacent fucking signs, ampersands, fucking exclamation points, all these other fucking things that if we're talking about equality, we just had a nigga crying on the internet and all of these women saying that he gets to say and do whatever he wants to black women, but he's worried about being canceled by a particular marginalized group that are not women. Last time I checked that nigga, as much as I don't fuck with him, he talks shit about everybody. That is literally how he makes his bread and butter. You motherfuckers are slow if all you assume and think that this nigga does something. So then it's okay for you to go get your alphabet homie to come to your rescue. And then when he's like, wow, I got threatened in a way that was uncomfortable, y'all call him soft.
And then said some homophobic shit,
Bro.
which made no sense.
Bro, if you threaten to take my butt,
You
it's
gotta
a
fight.
problem. We gotta fight. We gonna see each other. Like, if you say I'm gonna knock you out and then take your butt, I don't understand how people aren't on dude's side. Like, that man said he would rape you.
Rape.
I'm not gonna say great. I'm not
Rape.
gonna say great.
The monetization.
That man said he was gonna take it from you
Right.
forcefully.
Yes.
Without your
No
consent.
consent.
Like, No, nigga, that is a threat. That is a
But he also
legit
said
threat.
some. He
It
also
don't
said some
matter.
homophobic shit too. That's
It
weird.
don't
That's the
matter
part
what you
that was
say
throwing me
after
off.
that. Like after you tell me you gonna take my butt without my consent, that's a threat.
Gotta send you to the
And you
upper
got it
room.
on tape. But if I say something, if I go and beat your ass, you don't win. You don't win. Because if the gay dude knock you out or win the fight, you lost to a gay dude. But if you knock a gay dude out, he can go back and be like, oh, this is a hate crime.
Right.
But you forced the issue.
Yeah, I wasn't. He did not speak to you in any way, shape, or form.
Like big dog, if you tell me you gonna knock me out and take my butt, that's the last time you're gonna breathe. Because then it's not a fist fight after that.
So then also, ergo vis-a-vis, there were a lot of women of color.
I'm putting your BBL in the dirt, nigga.
Yeah. There were a lot of women that were supporting him because he was
because women hate black men. Black women hate black men.
Listen,
if you supporting that as a black woman, you hate black men.
Can we just not gloss over the fact that the homosexual male used the F word in talking about the straight dude when he said he was going to take?
Yeah, that explanation that he kept saying was super weird, and it's like, what?
That's like them saying nigga. They can say that shit.
Yeah, it was super weird, but I got it because I did understand it. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
See, niggas are gonna start identifying as like androids or aliens to like niggas will figure out a way to get around that shit. Nigga, like, what's your pronoun? I'm a space alien. I'm from Mars. I'm not human.
I told y'all if you want to beat up a bitch, identify as a woman that day.
I'm a space alien, so I can give hands to anybody because I that's how I identify. You can't tell me how I identify.
You guys are a totally different species, so I can fight y'all.
Yeah, I mean that might be the cheat code at this point.
It's kind of weird, but ultimately, kind of pulling back to our point is that the level of equality, and it's not really trying to pit men versus women. It's more so like for us to get beyond this stupid shit in these dumbass conversations. We are trying to articulate things in ways that maybe it does make you uncomfortable in how we deliver it, but simultaneously, these are important topics to be had. Like, if you want to have I wouldn't even say it's just like if you want to coexist with just people, then these are taboo topics in which we speak on. Right now, do you like how Sloan delivers it? Who gives a fuck? Like, that's him. That's how he's going to say it.
I don't like how you said it. I don't like your tone. You got to be more respectful when you say things. No, I don't. I ain't got to be shit. If you don't like how I said it, then you listening to the messenger and not the message.
Right. So I clean it up a wee bit, and as does Marty too, right? Because he's the writer. But all it really comes down to is like, okay, so is it valid that a woman is given the same or a preferential treatment in which y'all are arguing against in certain aspects that a man has that a woman does not get to benefit from?
If a man pie faces a woman, he going to jail. If a woman does it, hits this nigga in his face, assaults him, says and does whatever. If nigga defends himself, throwing him under the jail.
If a woman calls the police and says that she's been hit or struck, even though she was the one that provoked and actually was the first individual to strike,
more often than not even hit her.
Yeah,
you still might get shot.
All I'm saying, no, it's not even a shot, but the likelihood of arrest is going to befall a man before it is a woman.
100%. 100%.
So, well, listen, we got long in the tooth, and fuck you bitches out here, raggedy motherfuckers trying to run up on niggas.
But we love regular women.
We love women.
Fuck the bitches and hoes. We love women.
Yeah, you skis.
But the bitches and hoes is women.
Yeah, nah, listen, you motherfuckers, it's cool if you listen to Sexy Red, but that ratchet shit don't work on us. You know what I'm saying, yeah? All right, 10.
That ratchet shit work on me.
I mean, I like it too. I'm not gonna hold you. I do like the ratchet.
There's a time and place.
Always. Always a place. But before we get out of here, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is, man. Episode 113 of the SUCIO BOYZ podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let the people know where they can find us. And then we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. Sloan, where can the people find you, sir?
Sucio Sloan, 217 on everything. Drink water, smoke weed, wash your ass, mind your business. Don't let nobody take your butt unless you want to. And if you do, make sure you wear a condom. Fat women will love you the best. If y'all found an old lady, I still need me a sugar mama. We out here, we need stuff, and it's Black Friday sale, so it won't cost her that much to give me what I want. So just tell your grandma, come on down, and I'll FaceTime her and shit like that. Keep her company. But
send her a toe or something.
Send her a little shot at his elbow, a little side boob.
It's moisturized. Use a good lotion.
Send her flexing pics, after I get off the Peloton. But I'll holler at y'all.
All right, then, cousin. Marty, where can the people find you, good sir?
On Twitter, M_McFlyAvenue. And that's THAN, because some of y'all niggas can't spell. Also, on Instagram, Marty_McFlyAvenue. After tomorrow, catch nigga in the studio. Stuff is coming. So, you know what I mean? Some stuff is coming. Single might be coming. Got some good news on that. Yeah, we up. Yeah.
Yo, like to hear it, cuz, you know what I'm saying? All right, then. Listen, A-Hun, the show.
Wait, real quick, let me get this off. Stop saying dumb shit on people pods. You burning bridges. You sound stupid. Other people hear it. Don't fuck up your whatever possibilities of bridge you can get, and don't fuck up mine. Keep that shit over there. Clean break. Keep it over there. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Quit the light skin stereotypes. It's hard enough for my light skin niggas. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's based in colorism. You niggas are weird, but also that shit is still funny because I like ignorance, and I'll joke on all you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I'm an equal opportunity offender, and I'll offend all you bitches. A-Hun the Shogun, you already know, always full of tons of fun. Looking like a motherfucking suntan raisin in the sun. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Same, my fan page on Facebook and my Instagram page. Personal A.Hun.the-Shogun. You know what I'm saying? Also on Snap, you can find me A.Hun.the-Shogun. On Twitter, A_Hun_the-Shogun, and so on and so forth. More importantly, we are starting to format the CDB network over to CDB Multimedia. So you will see that if you want to keep up to date, which we have a lot to do and a lot of catching up to do because there's just been a lot that have been happening behind the scenes. Follow us on Twitter currently at the CDB network, I believe. And then, if you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts, RSS feeds included, make sure that you look for CDB Multimedia. That is the new moniker. That is the new and that is the new way that you can find us. Listen, there's more than just a podcast to coming on this bitch, all this shit. So that's how you can stay up to date. Give us a 5-star rating wherever you are listening to us so we can be heard by more people around the globe and we can do cooler shit with y'all and give y'all better content. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, we are almost at the end of this fucking year. It feels like we can't just do worse, and somehow we just triumph over that and be like, hold my beer, fuck that shit, watch this. And y'all just keep amazing me as to how deplorable you motherfuckers really are as humans. But as a Sucio samurai, I can't always say that some of the shit y'all be doing out here that's real nasty is my cup of tea. So y'all can keep that shit away from me. SpongeBob, if you could do us a favor, let the people, the listeners, the fans, our friends, know how much we appreciate them.
Thank you for your patronage.
All right, then. Episode 113, SUCIO BOYZ podcast. You already know what time it is. We'll holler at y'all next week. Make sure that you listen to all the other podcasts on the network. Aim High, SUCIO BOYZ podcast, Drelax podcast. Oh, fuck. Four Corners of Commentary, Different Angle podcast, the CDB podcast as well, and the Shogun Soccer Sit Down. All of these are coming back into the four. And I still have more up my sleeve, so I can only tell you that when I can tell you that. We'll holla. You know what I'm saying? Bye, niggas.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying?
Bye.
Bye, nigga.
Holla at y'all. Lay.
We're done.
You're welcome. You are fucking welcome.
Oh, God,
Listen,
no.
I don't give a fuck about what's happening out here. I'm just trying to let these niggas know I'm on fucking game time. I got both sets of nunchucks on me right now. Niggas getting